Hey, what's going on YouTube? My name's Josh, and this week's lesson is going to be on Hit Me With Your Best Shot by Benatar. And remember, if you like the content, be sure to smash that subscribe button and to ring that notification bell. It really helps us out, and we really appreciate it. Alright, cool. So, without further ado, let's get right into the lesson. So, for the intro, which also acts as the chorus sections, and as well acts as sort of the outro, there's a bit of variation there, but for the intro and the chorus sections, because they're the same, we are going to be starting down at the 2nd fret on the D string. Cool. And what you're going to be starting with is this power chord down here on the 2nd fret of the D string, and you're just going to hit it once. That's it. Just that. Then you're going to grab this A power chord, which is just 2nd fret on the D string, open A. Right? So grab a power chord here on the 4th fret, go down 2 frets to the 2nd fret, and then you just repeat that, but on the second time through, you'll have, which is simply the 4th fret power chord twice, then the 2nd fret twice, A power chord twice, and then this power chord twice again. But you hold the second one before coming back to the... So, slowly, this whole section sounds like this. And from there, it will repeat until you get to the verse section or until a new section comes in. Alright, cool. So now that we've covered the intro and the chorus, we're going to be going over the verse section. So, the verse section, we're going to be starting up at the 9th fret on the A string. And the chord that we're going to be grabbing, so you're going to play a normal power chord, 3-finger power chord, instead of just normal 2-finger, right? And so you're going to do that on the 7th fret of the A string, and then on the 9th fret of the D and G string, right? So you have the... And what you're going to play is you're going to play that, and you're going to play the B and the E string open. So you get this chord. And then you're going to hit 2 chords down here on the 4th and 6th fret, which is just kind of like a root change almost, like a little, backwards to forwards almost motion sort of thing. So what you're going to play is you're going to have a... And what these chords are is you're going to grab with your 3rd finger the 6th fret of the A string, and then you're going to bar the 4th fret on the other sets of strings up until E. You're not going to play the E, but you can go ahead and bar it because, well, it's pretty hard to not bar the last string in a bar section here. So you're going to have this chord. You don't want that E like I just played it, so just like that. And then you're going to play just a normal minor chord. So altogether that's... Then you're going to come down here and grab your A power chord. This time play it with both the D and G strings being active, so the open A, and then you bar the following 2 strings being D and G, and you don't play B and E. So you have... And you're going to grab that 2nd power chord again right after that. So you'll have slowly this whole section. Sorry. And now when you have this chord, you're going to hold it for about a bar, and then you're going to start palm mute chugging, and you let go of the palm mute for the last 3 hits. So you'll have... And then you'll come back up to the... And repeat. And after the 2nd repetition, of course, you come back to the chorus. Awesome. Now we've made it to the solo. So for the solo, we're going to be starting right up here at the 13th fret on the G string. And for the solo, what you're going to be doing is you're going to be doing a sweep. And so what a sweep is, it's kind of like what we did in that Clash lesson from a previous week, where in the intro we had that string scrape, which is the... Right? And what you're doing there is you're putting just enough pressure on one string to fall to the next string, and repeating that process essentially for one continuous downstroke. Now, you can do this with a chord, right? But that's letting them all sustain. So essentially what a sweep is that, except all the notes are individual of each other. They don't sustain over each other like a chord. So you'd have like, instead of, right? Like, you have See how they're all individual from each other? So for this solo in particular, we're going to be doing a minor pentatonic sweep, 13, 12, and 11 on the G, B, and E strings respectively. So you're going to go one continuous downstroke. Right, so coming out of that sweep, grab your pinky. Right. And then you're going to go just slide up from 14 to 16 on the B string. 12, 14, 12. Then what you're going to do is, after you sustain that note, so you're going to quickly just like jump away from it, right? So, and then right after that, really soon after that, like there's barely any space, you're going to go. And all that is falling down 9, 8, oh sorry, that's and yeah, all that is falling down 9, 8, 7, or sorry, 9, 8, 6 rather, and that's, and then when you go to hit that chord, what that is just the open B and E string with this note on the G string on the 6th fret being held. So, right, so then you're going to come down to the 2nd fret and play this absolutely crazy lick, which is on the B string here. You're going to go, you're going to be rapidly hammering on to each fret as you walk up. So it's going to be switching between whatever fret you're on and the open string, right? So just like that, really fast, right? So it's, but slowly it's, right? So essentially what it is just as you walk up, it's a set of a couple of triplets, right? So it's like triplet, triplet, and then you're gonna have 2 of those. So triplet, 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 or triplet, 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 right? So hear that triplet feel, and then when you pull off, that's the start of the next triplet. So it's, right? So it's just triplet, 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 right? So you can look at it as each part up until the last fret there on the 7 has 2 sets of 6, or you can look at it as 4 groups of triplets. It doesn't matter. All you gotta know is that once you get to the 7th fret there, when you're hammering on and pulling off, you're gonna be doing half of what you did for each of the other frets. And what you're going to be doing after that crazy tapping section is you're going to be coming up to the 5th and 7th fret, and you're just going to be playing this easy little melody. You're only going to leave the B string to go up to this E string and touch these notes up here. It's pretty straightforward, but what you're going to be doing is just, so right after that little hopping section down at the 5th and 7th fret, we're going to come up to the 12th fret, and we're going to walk down 12, 11 to 10. So, right, so you walk down there, and then you do a little chick up, and then you're going to bend on 6 of the G string, and then land to 4, right? So now, from here, you're going to quickly run up to 14 and 16 on the E and the G strings, right up here, right? And you're going to go. So the first 2 are slow, right? You have dabba, 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 and then the next, I think that's 3 or 4, are going to be. Yeah, so the next 4 that are up there are going to be fast. So you have. Then you give a nice little vibrato on that last 16th fret G string. So, following that part where you have, what you're gonna do is you're gonna hit that note again, and you're you're going to go up a string to the D string on the same fret, 16. And you're going to slide off, so D da da, whoomp, right? So then you're going to slide into 7 on the D string and grab 9 on the G string, and it's going to go. That's it. So right after that part, you have. Then you're going to grab 9 on the D string, and then you're going to play this the 9th fret and the 9th fret on both the D and G strings at the same time. So. Right? So that's the 9s up here. And then you're going to grab 7 on the A string, 7 on the E string, open. And right after that open E, where do you go? You're just going to bend 4 for a full bend, bring it all the way back down, hit it again, jump up to 15 on the B, just give it 2 quick bends, 2 quick full bends. So then you're going to match that on the 2nd fret of the G string, same note, just octave down, right? So you'll have. And then you're just going to do this little tremolo muted pick thing where it goes. So it's just right? So you're going to have all together, starting from the bend, you'll have. Right, and what that is it's just walking up, open for 4 hits, 2nd fret for 4 hits, 4th fret for 4 hits, and then you're gonna do 3 hits, 2 palm muted, last one's open. So. All right, awesome. So now we're on to the bridge, which is actually a verse, but we're gonna call it the bridge because it's a verse part that's completely different and separate from the other verse parts that we've covered so far in this lesson. And for this verse part, you're going to be palm muting almost the entire thing, and you're going to be starting down at the 5th fret on the B string. And down here at the 5th fret, what we're going to be doing is you're going to essentially just be playing, right? So you have, starting off, you're going to do a string skip. So you're going to have 5 on the B string, and you're going to have 2 on the D string. So, right? And then you're going to go. Right, so that's just playing catch and release here down at the kind of pentatonic shape. So you're going to start off with. Right, and then it repeats. So you have. Right, and it repeats. And from that section, when you're coming out into the chorus / outro, being the final chorus, right? You'll have this section again here for the ending. So once you play that for the second time, right, you'll hold that chug down here. So. And that gets you into the chorus, which you have the, right? So the. All right, cool. Now we're quickly going to go over the outro, as there's one slight variation that varies it from the chorus for the last 4 bars, and then you have your outro statement, which is in the last bar or so before the song fades out. And just like the chorus, we're going to be starting down here at the 2nd fret. So this little variation that I was talking about for the bridge and outro, it's just in the last 4 bars of the main kind of riff that you play in the outro, which is just the. Right? So for the last 4 bars of the chorus up until the outro, which is just completely separate, and it's just like 2 bars, what you're going to end up playing is you're going to hit. Right? So instead of hitting everything twice, there's just a slight little variation in there, and you're going to play that 4 times, just repeating it exactly like that, no variations other than what I just played. up until, of course, the last time through, which is the fourth time through. And what that sounds like is it's going to be... And then that chord's going to hold, and you can either hold that chord if you want and have someone else play the outro if you're playing with a band or you have other mates playing with you, or if you're just playing along with a song and you don't want to play this part. However, this is a lesson of the song, so we're going to go over it. And the part right after that chord gets held, where you have the... you're going to come down to the 3rd fret. And that's it. And what that chord is it's just a normal E major chord, but you're gonna throw your pinky onto the 3rd fret of the B string. That's that. Awesome, and that's the song. I hope you guys enjoyed learning it with me this week. Remember, if you like this content and our other content, be sure to hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, and to leave a like and a comment. If you're interested with lessons with me, or any of the other fantastic teachers over at Be on the Beat, be sure to go check out their website, which I'll have linked in the description. And if you're interested with me and what I'm doing, as well as getting live updates for these videos and when they're posted to YouTube, be sure to follow up my Instagram, which will be linked down in the description. And until next week, guys, peace.